So this is the OSHA tincture that I made because of my wonderful teacher and guide and fun and spunky wise elder Beverly took us to a sacred spot to harvest OSHA. And it's a spot that she's been observing and loving and attending with her care and her intention and love and respect for the plant and the stand for decades now. So I made an OSHA tincture, fresh, using ethanol. And so it's a combination of the water from the fresh roots. And it really tastes a lot different than any OSHA preparation I've had. That's exciting. When you do your own plant medicine, there's just something different. The freshness, your own intention, your own methods create this unique product. So once the water started simmering, it seems like the condensation started to occur. So the copper tube is just stuck maybe half an inch or so, or not too far into the cap, which was confusing, but I figured that's what Guido Masse showed in his picture. He showed it correctly. It just took me a while for my brain to catch on. And so the steam from the aromatic components is what's getting distilled. So it's rising up to the cap, going up and out through the tube, and I have a little bit of a rubber gasket in there. I couldn't get it all around like I thought I could, but it's there enough to keep the steam from escaping through the hole, and just up through the tube. And when it hits the tube, it cools. It cools down into this distillate that's occurring here. You can just maybe barely hear it. I can see it dripping. Oh, this is exciting. I'm not sure what to do with the leftover tincture component. Maybe I can add some honey to it. Honor it. It's a lot of tincture, so I want to honor it as much as I can. And I also added to the tincture I made with Beverly, or on my own after we harvested it, and she sang songs. It was really beautiful. So magical. I ate a little bit of the leaf later on. And from some of the OSHA that I have gotten from my work, here and there, little bags of OSHA, I put it together and soaked it in ethanol for a little over a week, which probably 2 weeks to 4 weeks would be fine, but it still had some good medicinal aromatic qualities to it, so I decided to extend what was in the tincture, make the most of it for my distillate, which I am my aromatic tincture spirit that I'm going to make for class. For Dara Seville's Albuquerque herbalism class. It's our last class in her home for this part of the series, and it's been interesting. We write reports, listen to each other, and we sample products and we make a product. So it's really fun. Anyway, this has been really good for me. I had to kind of prop up the copper tube. I didn't want it to touch the pan because the pan would heat up the tube and maybe heat up the distillate steam that was condensing. So it's jury-rigged but working. Yay. We'll see how long this takes. It's already been probably 10 minutes, but it's still gurgling out. So what I was saying earlier today, in lieu of all the legislation that's passing, the harm to the wildlife and killing hibernating bears and mother wolves with their cubs, do what you love, it will give you the power to resist. This is what I love. An OSHA distillate today. Do what you love, it gives you the power to resist.